What's up, guys? This is Vinay, and welcome to Set Up to Win, where we help get your life to that next level. If you were to ask most people when they plan on retiring, they might say something like when they're 65 or 70 years old. But what if I told you that you didn't have to wait that long? What if you could retire a lot earlier? First, I'd like to state that this is not financial advice. These are just my opinions. The idea of retirement actually sounds pretty fun. You can look back on a nice career, spend time with friends, and maybe even spoil your grandkids. Or you might be able to finally travel the world like you always dreamed of. But the sad truth is that you aren't even guaranteed to get to that age. And if you do get to that age, you certainly aren't guaranteed to be healthy. And retirement also doesn't necessarily mean that you need to stop working and just sit around doing nothing. It can actually mean the opposite of that. Retirement can mean working only if you want to. You can work where you want, when you want. You could stay in the same job, or just the same industry. But maybe now you can choose to work as a freelance consultant for 6 months out of the year. Or it can mean that you can switch into a more fulfilling career. Maybe something where you can channel your creative side. Or maybe a charitable cause that means a lot to you. The point is that you can live life on your terms. And you can do it when you're still blessed with energy, youth, and health. But does that sound too good to be true? Believe me, it's not. In fact, it's probably a lot closer than you think. There are many ways to accomplish an early retirement. But let's just go through one example. And this is not meant to be a one-size-fits-all solution. But this is a strategy that I have used myself, and it's changed my life. So naturally, I'm excited to share it with you. So let's get into it. Let's meet Jackie. Jackie is 22 years old and just graduated with a business degree from an in-state public college. She racked up $30,000 in student loans to help pay for her degree. Now that she's done with school, Jackie is ready to get started in her career. She lands an entry-level job. She doesn't get paid much, but she does manage to pay all her bills and stay afloat. She works hard and grinds it out for 2 years before landing a better, higher-paying job. She works hard in this new job and does a good job of building her skill set and climbing the corporate ladder. After 3 years, she's able to get an even better, higher-paying job, now earning $90,000 per year. After taxes, this comes out to be about $60,000 a year, or $5,000 a month. Jackie hates the burden of student loans, so she maintained a pretty modest lifestyle throughout this entire period. She manages to pay down her $30,000 in loans by the time she turns 29 years old. She also managed not to get buried in credit card debt like a lot of her friends. But she still doesn't have any savings. She spent all the money she made paying for her lifestyle and paying down those student loans. Once her student loans are paid off, Jackie can keep a little more of her paycheck every month. She also decides to scale back her lifestyle just a little. Instead of going out to restaurants as much, she decides to cook a few more meals at home. And instead of hitting up the bars with her friends, she decides to have a few more private gatherings with those same friends. Maybe to play board games or just watch a movie. As previously mentioned, her after-tax income is $5,000 a month. And her monthly expenses break down to rent, $1,200, utilities, $400, food, $800, car, which includes maintenance, gas, and the car payment, $750, entertainment, $300, a travel fund of $250, and miscellaneous expenses of $300. Which total $4,000. So she's able to save $1,000 per month. After a year, she's managed to save $12,000. She decides to take her $12,000 in savings and purchase a rental property. She works with a local bank to purchase a $60,000 rental property. She puts in the $12,000 as a down payment, and the bank provides her a mortgage loan for the remaining $48,000. Because she has good credit, Jackie's able to get a 30-year loan with a 3.5% interest rate. She's able to rent the property out at $1,000 per month, but her mortgage payment, which can be broken down into 4 parts, principal and interest of $217 a month, property tax of $200 a month, and home insurance at $83 a month, comes to a total mortgage payment of $500. So after collecting her rent and paying the mortgage, Jackie is left with $500 in profit. She maintains her same lifestyle and saves $1,000 per month from her paycheck. But now, with the additional $500 in profit per month from her rental property, she's able to put $1,500 away per month. She decides that she wants to buy a second rental property, so she starts saving up again. But since she's now able to save $1,500 a month, instead of taking a full year to save up $12,000, it now only takes her 8 months. So again, she takes $12,000 and buys a very similar rental property with the same loan terms from the same bank. A 30-year mortgage at a 3.5% interest rate. Again, she's able to rent the house out for $1,000 a month, and her mortgage payment is $500 a month. So she's able to clear another $500 a month in profit. So she's able to save that same $1,000 a month from her job, but now she has $1,000 in profit coming in from her 2 rental properties. She likes this model, so she decides to buy a 3rd rental property. But now, since she's able to put away $2,000 a month, it only takes her 6 months to save up another $12,000. She keeps things very simple and buys another very similar property, and she gets the same loan terms on the mortgage. She's able to clear yet another $500 a month in profit. You probably see where this is going by now. With her job and her 3 cash-flowing rental properties, Jackie is now able to put away $2,500 a month. But it's around this time that Jackie gets the raise she's been working so hard for at her job. She jumps up 10% in her salary, from $90,000 to $99,000 per year. After taxes, she's moved up from $60,000 to $66,000 per year, which breaks down to $5,500 a month. She maintains the same lifestyle and is now able to save $1,500 a month from her job. Along with the $1,500 from her 3 rental properties, she's now able to put away $3,000 per month. Jackie loves this formula and just uses a rinse and repeat model to get the rental income to eventually replace her job income. She continues to save money and buy another rental property and then another. And look how fast her momentum picks up. She's able to purchase each rental property in a smaller and smaller time frame. By the time she gets to rental property number 9, it only took her 2 months to save up enough to purchase another rental. Compare this to when she first started out. It took her a full 12 months to save up enough. Now she can move 6 times faster. And look at this, by the time she gets to rental property number 10, she has $5,000 in profit. That is enough to pay for her entire life. She has replaced her income. Jackie can keep her job if she wants to, but she really doesn't need to work. She's healthy, full of energy, and now she doesn't need to be tied to her job anymore. She can live life on her own terms. You can see it right before your own eyes. It's not magic. It's a simple formula that transformed her life. She's 35 years old, and she can call herself retired. Keep in mind that this is just a model. If you were to apply this model into your own life, things are most likely going to work a little bit differently. But it's important for you to understand the model at a conceptual level. And here are some important takeaways from Jackie's journey to retirement. Number 1, Jackie never fell for the lifestyle inflation trap. Even with all the extra money coming in and her promotion, she kept her expenses the same. While all her friends were probably spending all their money and racking up credit card debt, Jackie kept her long-term focus. This is a lot easier said than done. Number 2, she didn't try to reinvent the wheel or unnecessarily complicate things. Jackie found a simple formula that worked and repeated it over and over until she got to where she wanted to go. And number 3, this is a bonus. She didn't simply build her wealth through cash flow. Her rental properties were also getting slowly paid down through her mortgages. And if she was smart about where she purchased her properties, her portfolio of properties would have also experienced a healthy year-over-year appreciation. But that's a subject for another video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any thoughts or even any questions about this model, please comment below. And if you did like this video, please like, share, and of course subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.